Hello everyone, Gisela Osmond. So you would like to start recording your rides and then uploading them onto the virtual cycling software Kinomap. So if that's what you want to do, I'm going to teach you how to do just that. So the first thing you will need are 1. An action camera. I used a GoPro Hero 8. 2. You will need a bike computer. I happen to use a Garmin Edge 530. Now, needless to say, you don't need a GoPro and a Garmin specifically. Any modern action camera and bike computer will do just fine. So the second thing you need to do is go on a ride and record that ride. The third thing you need to do is download the video files from your action camera and the telemetry files from your bike computer onto your computer. Now make sure you download those files into an area that you can easily access later on. So once you've done those 3 things, you are ready to start the uploading process of your ride into Kinomap. But before you can do that, you're going to need to download an application. When you record a video onto an action camera, it actually does not record it as one video, depending on the length of your video, but as a bunch of videos that when put together constitute your ride. So for example, on my GoPro, it records it in chunk of videos of about 10-11 minutes. So if I go on an hour ride, I'm going to have 5 different video files which when put together constitute my ride. Well, Kinomap cannot deal with multiple videos for one ride. It can only deal for one video per ride. So what you're going to need to do is videotape the video file into one file. And that's actually easy to do, but to do that you need to download one application. You need to download an application called Videotape. So the way you do that, you go into the Kinomap site. Now not the Kinomap app, but the Kinomap site, www.kinomap.com. And I'm assuming if you want to upload a video into Kinomap that you're already subscribing to Kinomap and therefore you can easily and are familiar with accessing the site. So once you are into the site of Kinomap, this is what it will look like. And you, at the top of the page, you will see various functions. One of them on the left is called Outdoor. So bring down the submenu for Outdoor. And the last option in that submenu is Upload. Click on Upload. This is the upload page of Kinomap. So first thing I want you to do is go to the bottom of that page. And when you go to the bottom of that page, you will see this, Videotaped, merge several video files together. So here you have the option whether you want to download the macOS version or the PC version. I have a Mac, so I am not going to actually download that application because I've already done it. You can see it here, it's on my dock, but you just would click on here, depending on the operating system that you have, follow the instruction, and the application will be on your computer. It takes a couple of minutes. So once that is done, you want to open that application. Here it is. I'm going to double click on it. And this is the videotape screen. First thing is we want to select the videos that we want to tape together. So we go to the top left, select video, click on that. Just highlight the videos that you want to tape together. This is my last ride, for example. It's comprised of 7 or 8 videos. I'm not going to choose all of them because the fewer video you have, the faster it is. And for the purpose of this video, it will make it a lot easier. So I'm just going to pick 3, but you can pick as many files as you want. I'm going to do open. And here are my files on the videotape screen. Now, before clicking Start Videotape, a couple of things. One, make sure the sequence is right. Videotape will always put the file at the top as the first file in the ride and the file at the bottom as the last ride, and of course the race in the same sequence. So make sure that the sequence is correct. In GoPro, for example, the first file is going to be named 1, then 2, then 3. So make sure it's sequenced properly. If it's not, you can rearrange them automatically by either using sort name or sort by date up here. So here I have 1, 2, 3. I'm good to go. Last thing I have to do is give a name to the file. So I'm going to call it njtcs. It's an MP4 file, don't change the extension. And then I'm going to tell videotape where I want that file to be saved. I've created a specific subfolder here, so I want it there, but you can put it wherever you want. If you want to put it download, anywhere that works for you is fine. Click Save. It's confirming to me where it's going to be and the name of the file, and I click Start Taping Videos. And it usually takes a little bit of time, so I'm going to go for a cup of coffee and I'll be right back. So here we go. Videotape has completed this process, and I now have 1 video file instead of 3 video files, which I will be able to upload on Kinomap. So it's telling me here at the bottom, video successfully taped together, to confirm that the process was completed correctly. So I'm going to close this. We don't need this anymore. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, one last thing before we do the upload, I'm going to go into my file finder and I'm going to make sure that I'm going to put the GPX file. Now, that's the file that's out of my back computer, out of my Garmin Edge. What I like to do is put it in the same folder as my video file, so I've put some of them easily accessible. So now I have my telemetry file from my back computer and I have my video taped file, and I'm ready to go. Close this. Now I'm going to go back to the outdoor upload page of Kinomap, and I'm going to choose geolocated video with GPS. You have 2 options. One is geolocated video, the other is coaching video. Coaching video is if you want to upload an indoor instructional ride, not what we want to do. We're interested into the geolocated, so I'm going to click on this. First thing, it's asking me to upload my video file that I just videotaped. So here it is, NJTCS MP4. And then it's asking me to upload my telemetry file. There we go. I have the video file, I have the telemetry file. Before we start the synchronization process, I'm going to complete the required information. So here you can give it a name. New Jersey, you have to select, this is mandatory, select. So I'm going to select that it is a bike. And the rest I'm not going to go over. It's actually very easy for you to figure out on your own. I don't want to waste your time. So let's go into the synchronization of the file. Now, to synchronize the file, I find it to be very difficult to do at this stage of the uploading process. Kinomap gives you a second chance to fine-tune the synchronization once the file had been uploaded onto their site. So that's what I do. It's a lot easier. Every time I've tried to synchronize the file at this stage, I find the video to be very choppy, to be very slow, and as a result to make it very painful to synchronize with the two files. So I just do a very rough synchronization at this point in time. So the way you do that, you go to the top here, and I'm going to do Edit Sync. Now what you want to do is match on the map roughly where is that frame. So here, in this case, this frame is about right here. It's about right here. I'm going to blow it up a little more. Yeah. Now, one important thing is your telemetry file has to cover your entire video file. In other words, your video file and your telemetry file don't need to be the same. Here I started the ride. I started my Garmin Edge before I started my GoPro. That's all right. My telemetry cover my entire video file. But the opposite will not work. So just a word of caution on that point. So here I've done a rough synchronization, and again we will fine-tune this once the upload of the ride is complete on Kinomap. I do save. Now the synchronization is done, and you just click on Start Upload. So now it's uploading the ride into Kinomap, And that's going to take here is going to take about, it's going to take longer than that. Typically it takes about 10-15 minutes depending on the number of the size of your video. So our video has finished uploading into Kinomap, and that's the message you will get. So once you do this, you can look at your uploaded video by click on your picture at the top right of the Kinomap site page and go down to My Video. This page shows all the videos that you have uploaded. So here, this is all of my video previously uploaded, and here is the video that we just uploaded. That's another one that I uploaded just before that. So they are not ready yet. They are telling you upload completed, waiting to convert. So this process, unfortunately, is a bit slow, and you're going to have to arm yourself with patience. We're going to have to wait until the conversion is done. And that once that is the case, the video becomes available, and at that point we're going to fine-tune the synchronization. So now our file has not only been uploaded into Kinomap, but it has also been formatted. So it's ready to be used. All we need to do is to synchronize the file, to fine-tune the synchronization in order to have as realistic a virtual ride as possible. So to do that, you click on the video, and then we're going to have to match the position on this video to the map. So I'm going to enlarge the map to make it easier. And the way you do that, you're going to find a landmark. Usually I find either a cross street or a turn, or some kind of landmark that is easy to pick and where you can match the two. So let's pick this turn. That's a turn into a major artery. It's easy to find. So I'm going to wait until I'm about in the middle of the turn, and then I'll synchronize it right there. And after that, I'll do a quick check. So there we go. We're going to see. So I'm going to move this to speed it up a little bit. So here already I can see it's not, but it's pretty close already. It's not quite, it's pretty close. We'll see. Maybe we want to, so I want to stop it here. Maybe just a little behind. And here I'm going to stop in the middle of the road. Let me go back. Here we go. I'm going to stop it smack in the middle of the turn. And so that's actually pretty close. So to synchronize, I click on the circular arrows. It synchronizes the video and GPS. This red line turns green. That's when it's ready to be synchronized. About, I would say right here, it was very, very close. And I do a save. I'm going to wait until this line turns red again, which means that it has been synchronized. So you have to give it a few minutes. There we go. Now let's do a few check. See if that worked. Now if you click on this little arrow, by the way, it tells you your speed, the elevation, and the grade, and that's kind of also helpful. You can see if this matches what you see on the video. So here we go. Yeah, we are on the bridge. So let's see next cross street. And you can do a check here. Let's do a check, a real quick check. We're going to bring it, I'm going to bring it to the next, to Atlantic Avenue, for example, and let's see. I think it's right on. So now that the video is synchronized, what you can do is you can pick a thumbnail. This camera that you see here is to change the thumbnail of your video. So if I were to click right now, it would use that frame as the thumbnail. So you can play around and just find a thumbnail that's attractive, which will better display your video, and you're ready to go. At this point, you have nothing else to do.